BBC Podcast, Episode 2. Croc, we did it, man. We made it one additional episode, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling lovely.
You feeling lovely?
I'm feeling like this is going to be a banger. And I'm proud of what we accomplished on our first episode. It was a little bumpy at the start, just a little bit.
Wait, why you say that?
Just in terms of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if...
Why was it bumpy?
I mean, no reason. No, in fact, it wasn't bumpy at all, Flakko.
Yo, I actually just found out today that Croc is an alcoholic.
Cap. Everyone says this.
Nah.
Why is everyone saying this? I don't understand.
No. Again, like, alcoholic might be a stretch, man, but you did pour tequila in your orange Gatorade. Why?
So you're snitching on me officially, all right? Decided to
Yeah.
snitch on me.
Yo.
I should have expected that. Flakko. But honestly, because it gets me a little loose. You know what I mean? And I'm a big guy. Mm-hmm. I can handle myself. I feel like I should be able to have a little bit of a sip sometimes. You know what I mean?
Okay, so do you think... Okay, answer this question. Has alcohol ever gotten you in some serious trouble?
Never. Not once in my life.
Alcohol has never gotten you into some serious trouble?
Honestly, no. Like what? Like, is throwing up serious?
No,
That's
I'm talking about DUI. You fucked a bitch who was also drunk as fuck.
No, I've been able to, like, for the most part, control myself, like, and never really, you know, like, I've definitely felt like shit, but I've never had anything, like, psycho, crazy happen to me.
Yo, speaking of crazy, man, what's up with your boy Sneako? Yo, no, first off, let's just speak on how I discovered your love for Sneako and Tim Cass and Jordan Peterson. Yo, this guy is as red pill comes. Croc.
I don't know about that.
Yo, I didn't know you was more red pill than me. I thought I was pretty tapped in. But, you know, before the show started, I went through Croc's YouTube history, you know, just to kind of figure out whether or not, you know, kind of gauge, you know, what Croc is interested in. I've seen a lot of New York drill.
Yeah.
A lot of New York drill.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of shocked because I seen New York drill and then I seen some, like, old school classic song from, like, some, like, contemporary artist.
Yeah.
Which kind of, like, shocks me, right? Which, nah. I'm not really shocked because that's who Croc is, right? He's, like, the super Negro. And then he's, like, the Oreo. Black on the outside, white on the inside, hangs with Danny Mullen in them. Right?
I like that way of putting it. The best of both worlds, you could say.
No, but I went through your phone, though, and I've seen some real red pill stuff. So first off...
I like niggas that keep it real, bro. It's not even about red pill or not red pill.
And you think Sneako keeps it real?
I think he keeps it real for the most part.
What exactly do you think Sneako keeps it real about?
I mean, when he talks about the state of our society, when he talks about how these hoes be acting, when he talks about the influences, the propaganda, I mean, come on, any red-blooded man would be able to see he's got some good points. Like, you can't just say he has no points. Like, even a guy like Destiny's not going to say he's got no points. Right, guys? You know what I mean?
Yo, me finding out that Destiny was bisexual recently makes me just laugh every time I hear Destiny's name.
I didn't even know that, bro.
And it was even more insane, too, because apparently Fresh and Fit, he found out, too, recently, I believe, like, before the pod started, that Destiny was bisexual, and he couldn't stop bringing it up, bro. He couldn't stop. Yo, it got to a point where Destiny just had to say, bro, I rarely fuck dudes. Like I rarely fuck dudes, bro. Like,
he publicly said that. Like, a statement, like, yo,
I rarely fuck with guys. Like, I've had a girlfriend for the last 4 years. I'm just bisexual. But Sneako is an interesting character. You see, I think Sneako is doing his best Andrew Tate impression. Think about it. Okay. When did you hear Sneako start talking about that Western world? This Western world is horrible. Blah, blah, the West is... Nah, come on, bro. That's the Andrew Tate playbook right there, man.
I mean, I can't speak for Sneako. Obviously, I'm not going to defend him as if I am him or something like that.
Yeah.
But as someone who knew about the fall of the West before I knew about Andrew Tate, I kind of understand how that can be possible because I'm one of those people who Andrew Tate really didn't say too much new shit to me. I just kind of he's just an entertaining guy. I love the guy. He's entertaining, but he didn't really tell me like things I didn't already know. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting take. So usually when we see these red pill guys, there's a bunch of dudes who listen to him because they want to digest information and learn and get better and self-improve. You're saying Andrew Tate is simply a character to you. He's not a teacher. Like, he's not out here educating you about nothing.
He can be inspiring.
Inspiring.
I'm like, he's doing it. You know what I mean? Like, a guy to look up to. He's accomplished in many regards, for sure. But I was never like a student of Andrew Tate. Like he's the dojo sensei, master, and I'm just, no. You know what I mean? Like, I had already heard of these concepts from other thinkers. Like, a lot of underground thinkers. Like, I was reading books on this shit when I was like 17. The Fall of the West, Ride the Tiger, Julius Evola.
Yo, hold up. I'm probably
philosophy, nigga. Like,
I'm probably dumb as hell. What is Ride the Tiger?
Ride the Tiger is a concept about how basically the West is falling, and not just the West, but like modern civilization is falling, and it's unredeemable, basically, because of how society has, like, the ideology of society, basically, and you just gotta ride it out. You got to ride it out to the best of your ability. Basically, you got to do the best you can with the circumstances.
Wait.
Ride the tiger.
Wait. I turn to my right, and I see this light-skinned nigga, like doing this and shit with a high-top fro. But that's insane, right?
With the boosty fade.
But, bro, yo.
Camera turned into selfie mode. I was trying to get clips. I saw myself. I said, damn. I went on about my business.
Yo, checking for waves with the boozy fade. Wait. No. It's stuck there. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, bro, like checking for wave with the boozy fade is fatherless activities, man. Right? That's crazy, right?
My dad's an amazing man.
Bro, think about it, though. This Negro had a camera in his face with a fro as big as mine's, checking for waves like this, man. That's crazy. Wait, but what's Ride the Tiger, though?
I mean, I just gave a short synopsis. Basically, it's like make the best out of this world that we're living in, and that's pretty much it.
No, so I think you said like Ride the Tiger means get it away from the West, or what?
No, it's the best way to circumvent yourself during the downfall of society. So morally, we have entered moral decadence. Right? To where our moral structures are not functioning the way they're supposed to in society, and therefore there's going to be a bad outcome. Your objective is to navigate the world in the best way during that bad outcome, which is basically using the fuck out of your advantages. You know what I mean? Like,
wait, okay, so why do you niggas hate the West then?
It's not about hating the West, bro.
Yeah. No, here, so break it down for me, because I don't understand this new phenomenon now where a bunch of these, like, red pill guys, like, that's the new shtick now. It's shit on the West. Like, what's wrong with the West? Like, what's up? Because, I'm thinking, bro, all this McDonald's, all this free speech, all this free shit, you feel me? Like, your mama is out here getting free food stamps, free Section 8 vouchers, right? And now there's Negroes, bro, it's crazy, right? Like, niggas get a YouTube channel and just start talking out their ass. Why is the West getting shitted on by every red pill nigga right now? Break it down for me. Because I don't understand it.
I disagree with the way you're characterizing that. Basically, the argument is more nuanced, right? In the sense that it involves many things like generational propaganda, feminism, our institutions, your civil rights, the Second Amendment, the First Amendment, censorship, border control, gender education, sex education, your kids. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the culture war thing. The culture war thing is a vestige, a growth of the fall of the West, basically.
I feel like the West definitely got its issues.
And I'm not, and the people that say things like that, who kind of believe this theory, are normally proponents of the West. Like, they want the best for the West. They think this is basically like how the Roman Empire rotted from within. It was never defeated by an external enemy. It rotted from within. So the idea is that the fall of the West is it's Rome, the fall of Rome.
Yeah, but when I hear dudes talk about the fall of, sorry, not even the fall of the West, because I haven't heard that take yet, right? But when I hear dudes talk about, yo, the West is this, the West is that, they're talking about it from a point of view of, yo, the West is bad, but yo, if you come over here to Romania, yo, this shit's the bomb over here. Why? And then I ask, why is it a bomb over there? Yo, this shit is, bro, listen, it's corrupted. Fuck bitches say you can beat a bitch, right? And yo, if you beat the bitch, the police cannot arrest you until they see actual marks on the bitch, right? Right, so like, I'm hearing ways, right, so like, I'm hearing ways of getting it, like dudes telling me how to get away with beating a bitch, and that's why I should leave the West and come to Romania. But again, I love Andrew Tate though.
Yeah.
I love the point. Now, Andrew Tate to me was the originator of that in the, in the red pill sector, in the red pill, like red pill sphere. But
okay, that whole idea about Romania specifically.
Yeah. Now, regarding Andrew Tate though, I seen like a call to action to get him canceled.
Wow, I'm not surprised.
With 1 million likes on Instagram.
1 million likes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now, no surprise, no shock, bro. The dude who's trying to get him canceled is he's a zesty fun boy, right?
Right.
He's flexible,
Right.
Right.
Sweet.
Sweet. Like sugar in this nigga tank all the way, bro. Like so much sugar, this nigga car not starting, bro. That. And he wants to cancel Andrew Tate for toxic misogyny, right? He says Andrew Tate do not deserve to be on Instagram, YouTube, or anywhere because he has toxic misogyny. Now, do you feel like, one, that Andrew Tate misogyny is toxic?
No. I don't even feel that misogyny is that toxic.
Oh.
No. That was an exaggeration.
So you are a proponent of misogyny.
I said that.
Nah, Croc, listen, nigga.
That.
I think you bullshitting, Croc. I think you really...
Everything has a place and a purpose. But
you're bullshitting, Croc.
No. The reality is...
You for sure
nobody would get canceled for toxic femininity.
And what is that, though? Like, what is toxic femininity?
What is toxic femininity?
Or do you mean
everyday life?
Or do you mean toxic misandry? Like, so...
Toxic misandry, yeah. Same thing, basically.
Nah, I feel like some hoes get canceled for that, like Amber Heard.
She shit in the nigga bed.
Yeah, she shit. I mean, yeah.
And Kalila Khan.
Who's Kalila?
Oh, you haven't took this deep dive into like the Bobby Lee Kalila sphere yet?
Oh shit! Honestly, no, I didn't know the whole.
No.
I heard wasn't he in an open relationship?
Oh yes.
She was getting banged out.
My G, when I heard the story about how he got into the open relationship, I almost fell out my chair, yo.
Dude, I used to love Bobby Lee, man. Bobby Lee was so funny, dude.
So you heard, right, how he got manipulated into doing this, right?
What happened? How'd it go down?
So there's a YouTuber who put like a compilation and a collage from day 1 to like day 50, right? So from day 1, she was actually actively talking about and on her podcast how, monogamy isn't really a thing, right? Real couples can still, have other partners, right? And monogamy is only cool because we were manipulated. First off, man, if I was Bobby Lee, the minute that bitch start talking like that, bro, that bitch gotta go. You feel me? I'm talking about kicked off my podcast, out my crib, you gotta go.
Off the podcast.
Bro,
Yeah.
The minute a bitch start talking about monogamy ain't a requirement, she got to go. But that was cool. And then she went from that to letting us in, more into her life. talked about how her last relationship before Bobby Lee, she cheated on her boyfriend, and the boyfriend was so in love with her that he was willing for her to bring in a second guy into their home for them to both share her. And and when she talks about that, her eyes just glimmers like it
so
shine bright as if that was her happiest moments.
She got anime eyes.
So when I seen that, when I seen that, it now makes sense to me why she loves Bobby Lee, right? Because she loves men she can manipulate. Again, there's nothing better, especially to a thotty, than a weak dude who is simtastic with a bag. Bobby Lee got a bag. He's weak, simtastic.
Yeah.
Now, as it moved on in the story, after she brought in that revelation, it's fast forward to now her just still pushing the issue, but not right, cool. So then her and Bobby Lee took like a break from social media. So then once the Brandon Schaub thing like took place, apparently like Brandon Schaub has some dirt on what Kalila and Bobby Lee was doing in their break, right, from like social media. So they felt impelled, right, to go on H3, like podcast and just tell the world before Brandon Schaub could get a chance to expose him.
Oh.
So apparently she told a story of while Bobby Lee was depressed, relapsing back on drugs, right, depressed out of his mind, couldn't get out of bed, so he couldn't fuck her, that she then manipulated him into picking a guy to fuck her in Hawaii. And then it goes past that. She's now on her other podcast with those two other females talking about the thick boy in Hawaii. Bro.
Damn, man.
Bro, after I seen Bobby Lee go outside like that, bro, and it gets even worse than that.
I feel for the guy, man. That's just...
Yo, it gets even more worse than that, though.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing the podcast, and like, I found out, bro, fam, Bobby Lee was supposed to be in Jamie Foxx movie. Yo, listen. Yo, Mel, can a bitch ever convince you to turn down $20+ million? Yeah. Here's the story. Bobby Lee. No, look. Here's the story. Bobby Lee was supposed to be in a Jamie Foxx movie. And apparently Kalila, said whenever Bobby talks in a quote-unquote Asian accent, it makes her think less of him. And apparently the producers of the Jamie Foxx movie wanted him to play this like stereotypical like Asian, talking like the high-pitched, 415, right? Like,
Where you going?
yeah, that accent. And apparently she told him turn it down because they want you speaking this, and I will look at you, worse if you play in this movie and play into the Asian stereotype. I'm a citizen, but no bitch can convince me.
It's a movie, man. He's a great actor. They wanted him for it, like... It's 20 M's, bro. Yeah. As an actor, I'm not looking at it that way. And then $20 million is providing for the family that we've built. Exactly. You're directly funding us. You're doing us a solid.
She's so trifling.
I can't honestly, but honestly, if your partner doesn't want you to make $20 million, I feel like they don't really love you like that.
Yo.
If you don't want that for me as much as I want it, like you're not really riding.
Man. And I found out, too, guess what?
What?
So apparently after they broke up, Bobby Lee ain't kicked this broad like to the curb.
He didn't?
No. Apparently they still live together, but they not fucking, though. They're just in the crib culling every night, watching movies every night, while she's allowed to go out and fuck other dudes. Listen, she legit got her perfect scenario.
Yeah.
She still got the simp with a bag who caters to her feet.
Yeah. While
being able to go out and fuck studs and BBCs and thick boy Hawaiians, yo. That bit is treacherous, man. Right? But again,
It is what it is, man.
But speaking of the red pill,
Yeah.
Bobby Lee would need some of that red pill. Right? Now,
Dude, he was homies with Patrice O'Neal. I don't know how he didn't
Bobby
learn this
Lee?
like decades ago. Yeah, from what I heard.
yo, and those
Patrice O'Neal
crazy?
was a pimp.
Was he red pill before red pill?
Pretty, like, yeah. Yeah, Mel agrees.
But like, it's kind of crazy because usually red pill dudes are dudes who are in shape, get all the hoes. Patrice was an out of shape dude.
But he still had hoes. He still had hoes.
Misconception though, because that's what it is today.
Yeah.
Remember, Patrice always said it was up here.
You're mental.
You don't let a motherfucker control you. You gonna set the boundaries. You gonna tell them what it is. Like remember how he said, you ever heard
Yeah.
how he talked about how he tricked his girl into like letting him call her a bitch.
Mhm.
He was like, it's because y'all don't do it enough. You know? He was like,
Yeah.
Everybody's like, go ahead, bitch, it's over there. He was like, she didn't respond. I was like, yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Man.
No, you're completely right.
Nah, but back to the red pill, though. So, with guys like Sneako, now, did you see Sneako's and Destiny Debate?
I caught a bit of it. It seemed like they were pretty like friendly towards each other. I don't know. I didn't watch too much of it.
How about Andrew Tate's and Hasan Debate?
Hasan debated Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Hasan with the
Yeah.
rock your snot box.
No, not nigga, what? Not Hassan Campbell.
Oh.
Not Hassan Campbell.
Oh, you talking about Twitch, boy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I saw. Yeah.
So here's my thing regarding this, right?
Uh-huh.
With these red pill guys, again, are we good? All right. Right. So like with these red pill guys, like Andrew Tate and Sneako. Now, first of all, before we even get to Andrew Tate, Sneako.
Yeah.
When I seen Sneako debate Destiny, it definitely came across like, oh fuck, he's in over his head.
Who? Sneako.
Sneako is in over his head.
Oh wow.
Because it didn't come to me as somebody who has digested and fully understood the red pill. It came off to me as somebody who is regurgitating what they heard. Because, like, when it comes to the initial argument, like making a point,
Yeah.
but they can run through the whole spiel, man, but the West is bad, females in the West is kind of, run through the whole spiel. But once Destiny counters back, now he's kind of like frazzled now, right? Because like he don't know like what's next. Because usually like you have a script. It's like reading a book. And after you read a book, you're so anxious to just speak on it. For example, the 48 Laws of Power. Every nigga I know who reads that book think they got a PhD in psychology, right? Goes out, try to reiterate it, et cetera, et cetera. But in actuality, reading the 48 Laws of Power does nothing for you. It entertains you, but it does nothing for you. Like you're not about to read the 48 Laws of Power, then go out and try to, right, like, do something with it. It's not happening. No, sorry. You can't do it. So when I see Sneako and Destiny debate, it came off as Destiny was the much more knowledgeable person and much more pure-hearted person. And
Much more pure-hearted.
yes.
So you felt he was more sincere, genuine.
At least genuine, because it came off really quickly that this was all a gimmick for Sneako. Now, I love Sneako. I love his content. I think he's really entertaining. But with Sneako, it's a switch for me because he started off on the opposite end of the spectrum. Now he's on this spectrum. Like, for example, I seen a video of Sneako saying, I watched my girl get fucked in the same room while I was there watching at a sex party.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Right? So, like, if he went from being a cuck to now being the stud, and that happened within a matter of, like, months, how is that possible? It's not an act.
Maybe people, people can change, and sometimes going through things become the catalyst, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's had their heart broken, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get your heart broken, and then that teaches you something about life, about women, you know what I mean? So maybe that happened to Sneako. I don't know, and I'm not even claiming, I'm not co-signing, like, if what you said is true. I don't know anything, right? I like Sneako.
Oh.
All I'm saying is...
Here. I can play you the clip. Real
Listen,
quick.
yeah, there can be receipts, bro. I don't know. All I'm saying is like, yo, debate is not the same as the truth. You can frame a debate. You can be a better orator. You can be a better thinker on your feet. You know, one person can out-communicate another person, but that doesn't mean that they are correct. I'm not saying that's what happened with Destiny and Sneako.
Of course.
All I'm saying is that's possible.
Yeah, so here's the clip.
So we go in there with the mentality that whatever happens inside that party, it just stays at the party. Like, yeah. And so I saw her. I've seen her fuck other men, and it's just like that. You've seen it? Yeah, I saw it like literally right. I can't be no bullshit. I want to start. Yeah.
So
Damn.
again, I love Sneako, but that's my argument of how do you go from being this guy to this guy within a so short amount of time, and that's what.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that, man.
And to me, that's what the red pill is coming to. Is going from being a school of ideologies and self-empowerment to now people are going into it thinking, yo, I can make this bag just saying some wild, outlandish-ish that I really don't believe that if I'm challenged on it, I'm going to get some pushback. And listen, man, like, seeing how Destiny took apart Sneako, he clearly has not digested the information as well as some, like, for example, like Myron from like Fresh and Fit. You see, a guy like Myron, right or wrong, that's a nigga who I know for a fact. He is hard on thoughts for life. Listen, bro, that A-Rod believes it. That nigga is staunch with his shit. He believes it. And he even proved it because he also debated Destiny as well. And he actually came up on top.
Oh, he debated Destiny.
Yeah, man.
Interesting. I didn't even know that.
Yo, but now I also seen like you was fucking with Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, I like Jordan Peterson, man.
Yo.
I don't get the hate on Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, okay, so why do you think he's hated, though? Even if you had to intellectualize it, why do you think Jordan Peterson is even hated?
I think he's hated because he became sort of a poster boy or a symbol for a political side or a group that people were angry against or that didn't like. Basically, he started representing, I would say it's the non-super left side of the culture war. You got the woke people, and you got everybody else. That's pretty much what it is.
Wait, hold up.
He's like the symbol of everybody else to certain people, and so that draws
Left?
the hater. Yeah, the left.
I don't think Jordan Peterson is he left?
No. He's what I'm saying is the left, the super left perceives him as a symbol of the right.
Gotcha.
And so he became like an enemy. And remember, he was talking about trans shit. He was talking about pronouns.
He was super early with the trans
early with the trans pronouns. Way back.
Super early.
Protesting Canadian laws and shit. You know what I mean? So he was already like, people wanted to find a reason. So he's doing so good. He's making millions. He's changing people's minds. And then he goes through addiction, some drug addict shit, like some benzo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what happened.
What? Like off that? What? That cocaine?
No, it was like benzos or opiates or something
meth.
like that. So no, it wasn't meth, but it was some type of like opioid or some like serious shit.
I'll be real. You probably have to be on hella drugs to float the way, like. Bro, cause he be floating, like he be talking his shit. He be.
What you mean by that?
No, he be floating. Meaning, bro, like he be spazzing, like he be talking that shit.
Yo, I used to see him like cry. Like I used to watch like when he would just cry. He'd be crying, talking about like Jesus, like the archetypical Jesus idea. And I'm like, damn, bro,
he be on that
really
shit,
be feeling it. But that was probably the drugs. I don't know, but no, he's a good guy. He's a good guy, and he's back and better. You know what I mean?
Yo, is that Aaron Rodgers shit? Did Aaron Rodgers say he had to go to like somewhere in fucking Thailand and take some like psychedelics or right? And whatever it's called. So pretty much, and he
the
had
baseball player, Aaron Rodgers.
No, the football player.
Oh yeah. Yeah, football.
No, so he was a dude. You know, he was like a great player. Well, so he started off as an MVP player.
Okay.
And then he was just a great player and had like probably like a year where he was kind of like decent, good, right? But definitely not his best. And then he went to Thailand, took the psychedelics, where he had like an out of body experience. It's kind of like a shroom trip, right? You know, it was like shrooms or something else.
Yeah.
And apparently, once he had that shroom-esque trip, he came back. He won 2 MVPs since, and he's just been the best player he's ever been. And he like credits it just to that out of body experience. So I wouldn't be surprised somebody like Jordan Peterson who does what he does, who be floating and spazzing how he be floating and spazzing. It wouldn't surprise me if he was off that,
But listen,
that book of sugar.
A lot of the geniuses in society have, mingled with psychedelics. Psychedelics are very interesting and compelling sort of subject matter. Like when you think to thinkers like Terrence McKenna, all these like really highly intelligent guys.
Yeah.
You
know what's crazy? Like, know what I've been wondering too?
Mm-hmm.
Is what's the standard for genius? Like, think about it.
Yeah.
Back in their days, the nigga who created the wheel, that nigga was Einstein.
Right.
He was Himothy.
He was
right?
Hemi. Yeah.
He was Hemi Neutron. He was the guy.
Yeah.
But chances are, a nigga like that probably ain't shit. Think about it. He discovered the wheel. He took a rock and just put a hole in it and wrote it. So at the time, he's genius. But now he's not. Like, for example, Sigmund Freud. My nigga. Like, coming up with us having like a ego right? Like,
yes, yeah.
Like the subconscious. My nigga, we all have voices in our heads. So how brilliant is Sigmund Freud? Right? So, right,
But there's apparently people who don't have voices in their head.
Like who?
There's people who can't, they can't hear anything in their.
You bullshit.
They don't think with. I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah. They report that they don't hear anything.
Yeah, but my point is
drones or something.
Yeah, bro, that's bizarre. But my point is this though. Nah, facts, right? But my point is this, at that time, that was a remarkable discovery. Remarkable.
Right.
But in 2022, nigga, I could have thought of that. Right?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So
it's relative, I would say.
Yeah. So what's your criteria for genius? Like, how do you describe a genius?
Wow, you're putting me on the spot with that one.
Yeah.
I would say genius is when you do something not only so superbly, but creatively in a way that hasn't been done before or that hasn't been synthesized before. So it's like when the quality is super high, plus the creativity, the uniqueness is super high. It might not be 100% right, but you can't say it's not genius. I mean, think of how many people that have progressed science, that have progressed society, where they weren't 100% right, but they moved the fucking machine forward. They moved things along because of how intelligent they were. And if not for them, we wouldn't have got to where we were today.
Like who, other than Hitler?
Other than Hitler?
Yes.
That's strange. Let me think. I don't know, the Wright brothers.
Oh, wait.
You know what I mean?
The plane guys, right?
Yeah. The guys who made the first flying plane. We wouldn't
That's
have
true.
bombers and jets if we didn't have that first. You know what I mean? So
That's true. No, gunpowder.
The Chinese.
Yo, listen.
Dog, that's a great example.
Yo, imagine like what type of mind do you have to just sit down and just think about gunpowder?
I mean, just savage. I'll probably do that.
Oh,
Do
wait.
that shit.
Wait, but
I'm trying to get the hops, bro.
now, this might sound right wing as fuck, but At what point do we start blaming the Chinese for mass shootings in America?
Because Mel says that sounds exactly right.
Huh? When? Think about it, yo. Without the gunpowder, there wouldn't be no guns. Now look.
Some type of logic, yeah.
Now look.
Yeah.
Their country don't got no gun issues because them niggas is putting you in jail for 30 years if you even steal from a hardware store. Mm-hmm. Right? So like there's definitely ain't no gun issues up there. And now we got all the gun issues and they got none. Is it time for China to pay restitution?
They definitely got to do something. I don't know.
Yo, I feel like
deficit. You know what I mean? Maybe we should chill out, honestly. But
yo, he hates China for some reason.
CCP, bro. I don't fuck with the CCP. I'm not gonna lie.
Why, Croc? Why don't you fuck with CCP?
Because not only are they commies, right? So I don't like communism as an ideology, first off, but as an organization and as a body, as a unit and as an entity, I can respect that. So I respect people in history, even though they don't have ideologies that I agree with. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I respect they were able to organize this on a high level and actually execute what they were attempting to do. And that's respectable at some level because, like, I want to be able to do shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, look, Mao Zedong, evil-ass nigga, killed hundreds, like 100 million Chinese people.
Yeah.
He killed, right? Mm-hmm. But that nigga took over the entire almost the entire country. Taiwan barely escaped, right? So it's like, yo, he actually conquered. He actually did something noteworthy, sort of like Genghis Khan. That nigga was a savage doing fucked up shit.
Definitely a real nigga. Definitely the real nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So
listen, right? So
I don't like the CCP, but I respect it.
You see, but you also said something like you don't like communism, the ideology. Now, listen, I will argue that the only thing good about communism is the ideology. Because think about it. Look.
Yeah.
Bro, again, to me personally, like communism to me has never been practiced or implemented perfectly. Because if there was a way to do communism perfectly, nigga, we up. Think about it. If there was a way to make sure that everybody were millionaires and lived like a millionaire and had luxury, food, water, nice condos, nobody's homeless, everybody is good and perfect. If there was a way to do that,
Sure, I can agree with that.
Again, but the ideology is amazing, meaning, yo, bro, like, there is no kings here, bro. Like, there's no president, nigga. Yo, listen, like, the government don't got the majority of the wealth. That ain't happening. Nigga, 1% ain't holding that 9% of wealth. So the ideology is amazing, but the problem with communism is how do you implement it? Meaning, if we all become millionaires and we all live in castles and we're all rich, how do society function? Meaning, we all rich now. How are you gonna get somebody to wake up at 6 a.m. every day and go be a trash man? How do you get the lazy niggas to get out of bed and go do jobs that benefit society? Are we gonna say this, like, are we just going to assign niggas jobs? Because if that's the take now.
Yeah, they tried it in the USSR. They tried doing that type of shit.
Right? So, like, the ideology is perfect. How you implement it, there's no way.
I would say, yeah, I generally agree with that take. But at the same time, I think people don't really dive deep enough into the ideology. Like, they have sort of a surface level view of it. Mm-hmm. If you really think about it, the ideology denies the individual. Yeah. It denies the right of the individual. Mm-hmm. And just by necessity, to me, that makes it, like, satanic in a way. It makes it evil. Because it's basically saying, like, what you as a person, what you want, your will, like, doesn't matter. Yeah. What matters is what the group wants, what the organization, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's just to its core. And I kind of disagree because, not with that last statement, but with the general statement that the ideology is so perfect because I think it's going exactly as planned. Every time it's been implemented, it hasn't not been done correctly. No, that was the point. The purpose was to destroy, to wreak havoc, to take power into the hands of like the most evil people and burn the rest down. It was never a moral ideology.
But like that's my point though.
In my opinion.
Is like, for example, if you're a dictator who is wealthy as fuck and got all the money, that's not really communism because like communism says, yo, you taking the money out of the hands of the power structure and giving it to the people. So if you're just like a commie dictator who is just running shit, eating, oppressing motherfuckers, that ain't really communism, right? And that's why like, like me, like that's what, and I always say, bro, that capitalism is the most perfect flawed system. Meaning, all these systems are flawed, but capitalism is the only system, like you can implement to the best of its ability.
Right.
Right. Like, but communism.
While respecting people as much as you possibly can.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So
I'm a bit of a libertarian, so that's just the way
you?
I think. Yeah.
Nigga, fuck no. You were right wing as fuck.
That's how I started out, was libertarian. Honestly, Trump kind of brought me over to this side or whatever, but I don't really fuck with too many Republicans like that, bro. I'm not yeah, man, I'm not a cuck-servative. I'm sorry. I'm not a cuck-servative. I think clearly and soberly. I'm not going to just go and pick one side, just like, I'm not tribal. I feel like I've always just thought for myself. Like, I might make both sides mad because I don't fuck with certain shit, and I'm not going to compromise on that.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah, but it don't help that 90% of your YouTube history is Steven Crowder.
Sure, but you know what I mean?
Like, come on. Right? Like, that don't help.
I'm trying to get on Steven Crowder, to be honest.
And Tim Cass as well. All right? Like, 95% of your YouTube history is Steven Crowder and Tim Cass, and you're trying to, like, convince us you're not all the way right-wing. Cut the crap, bro. Well, hold up. So why is Steven Crowder and Bill Maher beefing?
Okay, so apparently Bill Maher is he was kind of ridiculing the whole idea or the language, the war kind of rhetoric that's going on in the right-wing kind of media sphere.
War rhetoric? Like what?
Like, civil war is possibly coming.
It is, though.
Right.
Think about it.
Right.
Yo, the way we're going.
That's scary, bro.
Yo, there was a point in time where we all said, yo, don't talk about politics or religion. Because that's not appropriate.
It's not respectful.
Then somehow that rule went out the window, and now we're starting to see why our elders wanted that rule to be like implemented strictly. Because now political affiliations is the requirement. Like these like pansexual bitches on Tinder, they not dating you if you like is anything but left. Bro, these bitches ain't dating you if you not like a utter cuck. I'm talking about like bent over backwards, Hillary Clinton stand. Yo, they not fucking with you, yo. Right?
Yeah.
So it's gotten to a point right now where right wing is here. So right wing is being assigned or grouped with Hitler, Trump, racist people. The left is traitors, communists. There's really no in between. Both sides think that their way is the only way to go, and both sides think that their way is the only way to salvage the quote-unquote West.
Right.
West.
But that's why I like to follow the evidence. So, what makes sense. You know what I mean? And that's not because I'm self-interested.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, obviously the right is correct. No, I'm just saying the truth is the truth. Like, they actually are communists and admit it on camera. Like, it's not up for debate.
Well, Bernie did try to dress up a little bit, though.
Bernie?
He did try to dress up a little bit with the Democratic socialism
Bernie's
shit.
a fraud. And he's a flake, too. How you like him, huh, Destiny? How you like your boy, Bernie?
Wait, hold on. Why you call it?
All these leftists, how you like your boy, Bernie? He switched up on you how many times? And y'all still dick riding.
Wait, hold on.
Still dick riding, bro.
Why do you call him a flake?
Bro, you see what he did in 2016?
Oh yeah.
Like for Hillary, for who? For who did I forgot who he fucking did? I think he did it for Clinton, Hillary Clinton. He just took his cash, his back money, fucking door deals, dropped out of the race, and gave it to Hillary.
Yo, I realized that too.
Mollywop. She still got slapped up like a little bit, and I think he did it for
Joe too.
He did it like twice. Yeah, for Joe too.
I'll be real.
Pussy shit. He didn't even want to win.
I'll be real. Bernie did kind of, withdrew from like that election process a little bit too early, bruh. Right? Because at a certain point, right? Because, at a certain point, Bernie and Joe were like the top two. Mm-hmm. And Bernie kind of withdrawing guaranteed Joe the win.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you right, man.
Man's a sellout.
Now, do you think that Bernie again? Because Bernie, his whole game is he want to stick it to the elites, which I'll be real, though. Bernie is the one guy, though, who his track record shows he's at least serious and genuine about his mission. Most of these niggas coming up, right, like Beto O'Rourke, come on, bro, like
Beta O'Rourke.
Beto, bro, we know what it is about, man. Like, we know what that's about, bro. Like, a powerful-ass father-in-law who's putting all of his money and friends' money into you to push you. We know what that is, bro. Like, when I seen Beto, bro, it sickened me, right? So, like 2 days after, like, the mass shooting with them kids, Beto goes to, like, the little town hall meeting to grandstand and politicize it.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, attack with, like, the governor, right?
Yeah. Was it Governor Abbott or something?
Yeah. It's all your fault. Come on, bro. Bro, that shit just scream and scream scripted. It was bullshit, right? And
thirsty
as hell. Yo, and Beto had promised, though. Beto was a guy where everybody was like, yo, dude is popular as fuck. I
can't even believe that ever happened. Like, did you see him trying to skateboard on stage?
Oh, man, he's pandering like a motherfucker,
after he did that shit, I was like, yo, this guy can't be taken serious ever again.
Yo, his pandering game is strong. Yo, his pandering game is stronger than that. Yo, oh, my God. And who's that? The Andrew Yang, I think, right?
Andrew Yang, bro. I heard he was getting slapped up right now, silly.
Really?
Just like in general, like the media's playing games with him or something. Like, kind of like, from my perspective, just from the bits and pieces that I caught, he was sort of like cucking to the left. You know what I mean? He came out like he was like sort of something different, but then he just was cucking repeatedly to the left. Went on CNN. I think he got a career at CNN. And now he was in the news recently for something again. I don't know.
And that's what I never understood with Andrew Yang. How do you, again, because, let's be real, though. And he has steam, right? Like, and he has like 5% of the, like, 5% of the presidential votes, right? He had like 5%, like a real low percent, right? But 5% is incredibly good. How would you go from that to CNN? Because at that point, bro, being a commentator, having to give your opinion on things 24/7 leaves you up to criticism. Leaves you up to, like, you draw, right? Like, you draw a thin line. You kind of threw any chance you have to convert anybody because, bro, like, niggas who been watching Fox News their whole, bro, let's be real. Like, this Fox News and CNN beef is like the West Coast and East Coast beef, bro. Like, this like a Crips and Blood shit. Bro, think about it.
Everyone I ever be around, bro, this is CNN like a joke. Like, that's always, like, everybody's clowning CNN. Like, niggas I be around.
But Fox News ain't no better, though.
Yeah, Fox News, listen, Fox News has cucked multiple times. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not no fanboy of Fox, but everyone I actually meet in real life thinks CNN's like, yeah, like, we don't really believe it like that much. Like, it's just be on at the airport. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah.
But they do have their side. Like, they got those, like, middle-aged soccer moms, wine moms. You know what I mean?
Listen, like, the Fox News and CNN, like, demographic, bro, they banging it out like this East Coast and West Coast beef, bro, like the Crips and Bloods, bro. I'm telling you, yo.
Banging. Yo, that should be a video.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yo, one of us should be CNN, one of us Fox, and we start banging on each other in public.
Let's do it. Yo, because think about it. No, because actually think about it. Now, do you think it's more so just like the left watches CNN and the right watches Fox News? Like, so it's kind of like, it's just like the left and right going at it, opposed to just CNN demographic and Fox News, right? Because, bro, folks who watch Fox News absolutely despise CNN. Folks who watch CNN absolutely despise Fox News. And that's my thing. Back to the Civil War.
Yeah.
If we keep on going the way we're going now, at what point, like for example, do Texas say, yo, listen, like y'all motherfuckers have just gone too far. Like, we want to be our own, like nation or entity, right? Or at the very least make us like Puerto Rico, where y'all have your little hands in dealing in like some things, but we govern ourselves. And at some point, California might say, yo, them motherfuckers just a little bit too racist, too wildin', taking away abortions, doing all type of nonsense. We want to be our own thing.
Bro, personally, I feel like the commies and the super left and shit, like the blue states and shit, I think they're too bitch to actually do that.
Really?
They're too bitch to ever actually want to themselves become a nation. They're gonna try to use the power of the federal state to ensure that they survive. Like, they're not gonna play fair like, oh, Texas is our neighbor nation now and we are providing for ourselves. No, they'll be like, we technically own the rights to this and we're invading this and putting a tax on this. Like, they're definitely going to play dirty. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a little biased commentary, but I just feel like, even it's a little overblown, the Civil War rhetoric.
Yeah.
Even though if we go on this trajectory, you're right. I do see something definitely happening in the future.
Nah, bro, it's definitely possible. Now, let's talk about pop topics that we don't give a fuck about, right? Because we are a podcast.
And that's what we do.
And we have to talk about these trending pop topics.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
These hip-hop stories.
And I just learned that people actually watch TikTok. Like, TikTok is a real... bro, that's got a big audience.
Yo, it's a huge thing.
Yo, maybe you'll see King Croc BBC on TikTok, dude.
It's a huge thing. Now, do you care about Timbaland and Swizz Beats suing Triller for $28 million over verses?
Damn, no.
No, you don't care, or no, you haven't heard about it?
Damn, no, I don't care. Nah, I was saying both, kind of.
Not here.
Damn, that's crazy.
Here. Well, here's why I don't care.
Yeah.
Because these two Negroes, they hoodwinked us. They finessed us. They used us for cultural clout and took our shit, sorted out. Now, here's why I don't give a fuck. You see, so Timbaland and Swizz Beats started verses during the pandemic. It was an Instagram thing. It was for us, by us, right? It was something for the culture. It was pure. It had excitement. We cared about it. And like most black art, like most things when it comes to black art are things for the culture, Negroes is, bro, the Negroes got the most wandering eyes you would ever meet, bro. Niggas' eyes are always wandering for the next opportunity or to sell out, right? Niggas is always wandering, bro, looking for the next opportunities to sell out. You see, these niggas took a cultural thing, gave it to a corporation, got the bag, bro. Listen, can you imagine? These niggas took a free event, and at some point, before the public backlash was so great they had to reverse it, they at some point tried to put verses on pay-per-view. They try to put it on pay-per-view. They try to say, you got to pay to see verses now. It got to a point where, bro, the public outcry and backlash was so great that Swizz Beats had to come back on IG Live, apologize, and say, yo, we not charging for verses no more.
Damn.
Right? So now that I see that the corporations finessed them out of $20 million, right? Because apparently, like, they got like a split agreement.
Yeah.
Here, let me just read what it says about it, right?
It's my first time hearing about this.
So it says Swizz Beats and Timbaland created a super popular rap battle show, and now they're doing legal battle with the company to which they sold their idea in the form of a $28 million lawsuit. The big-time music producers are suing Triller, claiming the video-sharing social networking service failed to pay up for the cash cow Swizz and Timbaland dreamed up verses. According to the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Swizz and Timbaland agreed to sell verses to Triller back in January 2021, but they say Triller defaulted on the deal after only 2 payments. Swizz and Timbaland said they settled with a Triller after the initial default, but they said Triller played the same game as before, making 1 installment and then not paying up the remaining balance. The music moguls are going after Triller for more than $28 million plus interest. Yo, listen, man.
Yeah. Wow.
I ain't sorry, man. Listen, man. I ain't sorry, bro.
They don't do good business, man.
You Negro should not have sold out, bro. I'm not sorry at all. Now, so do you care about Charleston White celebrating getting an artist locked up?
What artist did he get locked up?
So apparently there's a goon. I'm not even sure if he's an artist. He's just a goon, I think. So he's in Atlanta. And apparently this dude was on social media threatening Charleston White, banning him from coming to Atlanta.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Saying if Charleston White comes to Atlanta, he's banned, et cetera, et cetera. So apparently Charleston White did what he usually do, which is call it in and report it. Now...
talk to the authorities?
Yeah. Now, I don't know how the whole process works, but now, right, but like Charleston White says, so the dude got locked up, and then Charleston White came on Instagram and said this. So he celebrated this, man. Now, first off, at this point, are you even shocked or care to talk about this, or is just regular old Charleston White?
That's regular Charleston White, but I can't respect that. You know what I mean? Look, I'm me myself. I'll be the first to say it. I'm a square individual. I'm a square individual to the bones. But I still don't respect.
What?
Listen, if he had
snitching,
I don't respect snitching. I don't, man.
Wait,
I
hold
don't
up.
fuck with them either.
Wait,
like I don't know why he fucks with them so hard. Like you really want to if there's a physical immediate threat to your life, all right, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But somebody saying like something online, bro, come on, you really gotta like get him actually locked up. I don't know. That's just not me, bro.
Here, so what do you count as snitching? Like him as a civilian who says, "Yo, this gang member has threatened my life if I come to Atlanta. As a civilian, I want to come to Atlanta, and he's threatening me. Making terroristic threats. Can he not tell the police if he fears for his life?"
Do you think that it was a credible threat?
Absolutely. These niggas are proficient in niggatry. I can almost guarantee these niggas.
I mean, Mel, what do you think?
I was going to say, go a little deeper. Why would this man threaten you? People don't just threaten
Mel
you
says,
nowhere.
why did this man threaten him? Why was he threatened? Well, let's get deeper.
Nah.
See, I like context. Don't just tell me what somebody did to you.
Yeah. What do you do to them?
Nah, listen,
That's
man.
a great point, Mel.
I feel like that don't matter. Like, once you threaten somebody and they call the police, like, for example, right? And even if Charleston White was 100% wrong, the threat was still made, right? So, right? Like, so you can even say, yo, he deserved the threat. But if the threat was still made and his life was still in danger, should he not have called the police? Should he not have put in the report?
Don't put yourself in a situation that you're going to need someone else's help to get out of.
Mm-hmm.
Simple thing. However he was feeling when he was saying whatever he was saying that made this man feel as if he needed to threaten him obviously wasn't the nicest of conversations either. So in
Right.
sense, he's a civilian. You got the right to call the police, you know, if you feel your life is in danger and there's imminent harm coming to you. But don't throw rocks and hide your hand.
Exactly.
Don't do something to somebody, and then when they respond, you get people involved and start painting the picture of, oh, this nigga's crazy.
Exactly.
He gave you the response you wanted by you giving him what you wanted. That's all it was.
Can they hear you, by the way, Mel?
No.
I'm not sure.
No.
Okay, I don't think they. Yeah, but Mel, you're
No.
spot on. Right
Here. So a last story, of trending topics that we don't give a damn about.
Anyways, yeah.
All right.
Charleston White is Charleston White.
Listen, this is a story that you would care about.
Let's see.
Your boys at YSL are toast.
They're done? Thugger, bro?
Bro, them niggas are snitching at a rapid rate, bruh.
Damn.
You haven't heard of the new snitches?
No, is it confirmed they snitched?
Yeah, so there's one snitch called Lil Woody. Apparently, here's how it all went down. Apparently, Lil Woody is a guy who's Young Thug right-hand man. So he was with Young Thug, right? So apparently, Lil Woody and Thug and some other guys, they spotted this guy by the name of YFN Peanut outside of the barbershop. YFN Peanut was their top op. So immediately after they seen him standing outside the barbershop, Thug, along with Lil Woody, just them two, they went to a rental car place and rented out a vehicle. Thug signed for it, Lil Woody was there. They rented out the vehicle as like as the getaway vehicle. So then after Lil Woody and Thug rented out the vehicle, they gave the vehicle to Yak Gotti, this guy called Scarface, a.k.a. D, a.k.a. YSLD, and another individual. So Yak Gotti, Scarface, right? So Yak Gotti, Scarface, and others, right? They went ahead and conducted the murder of YFN Peanut. Now, apparently, the person they got to turn on Thug is Lil Woody. So Lil Woody is somebody who knows, I was with Thug when he went ahead and signed for the vehicle. So I know for a fact that Thug orchestrated, right, and put the hit out, and he paid for the murder to happen. So
okay, well, that seems like a bit, just to be technical, it seems like a little bit of a leap. Lil Woody knowing that Thugger signed for the car doesn't necessarily mean he knows Thugger orchestrated and paid the exact amount for the hit to go down.
Now
that's a bit of a stretch legally. I'm just saying, to be fair.
Now look though, and he was with Thug the whole time. So apparently after the murder took place, Thug and Lil Woody met up with Yak Gotti and them, and they told Thug, we killed Peanut. It's done. Now, if that's not enough evidence for you,
damn.
The Scarface guy, a.k.a. D, a.k.a. YSLD, who was one of the three guys who was doing the murder, he also flipped. Damn. And it also got him to confess that Young Thug was the nigga who orchestrated everything. So now that you know this, that Thugger, first off, he's cooked, yo. Because the way these guys are telling him,
free Thug.
Bro, cut that Negro shit out, man.
Free Thugger, man.
Now, after you heard this, is it still free Thugger to you?
It's free Thugger. It's free Thugger for life, bro.
You listen, man, y'all better than me, bro. I'm going to tell y'all this, listen. Listen, man, but to all you melanated malefactors out there, bro.
Oh, my God. How do you even think of this shit, man?
You criminals, right? You melanated, right? Like.
Wait, say it again.
You melanated malefactors.
Melanated malefactors?
Damn. Criminals. Utter criminals. So all you criminals out there, man. Listen, I always say, man, being a criminal is the dumbest decision next to not getting your GED or high school diploma. Because think about it, bro. Those two choices almost guarantee that the quality of your life is going to be piss poor. Because as a criminal, you're going to get caught. You're going to go to jail, lose everything, come out, or spend the rest of your life in jail. If you don't get a GED or a high school diploma, then chances are, bro, you're probably going to be relegated to poverty for the rest of your life. Chances are, right? There are anomalies who overcome.
Yeah.
But but more likely than not, you're going to be relegated to poverty for the rest of your life if you don't get a GED or high school diploma. So when I see dudes like Thug make $1 million plus, get out of their situation, get out the ghetto, and then this crafty son of a gun goes right back into a life of crime. At that time, listen, at that point, it's a choice. Because niggas can tell me, oh, my God, man, listen, man, I live with a single mother who worked 3 jobs to take care of 9 kids, and we were poor. I had to get it out the mud. You know, daddy wasn't there. All right, cool. You feel me, right? All right, listen. All right, cool. I can hear that side story, cool. But once you overcome and make millions, and you still resort back to a life of crime, at that point, you just a piss poor person. Listen, and like you deserve everything you get. After hearing this crime, after hearing Thug and them kill this man in cold blood, man, listen, man, give them niggas life. You feel me? Now, I'm not saying that man was innocent as well. You feel me? You right? You know, if that man also killed one of theirs and, you know, he committed, you know.
So let me ask you then, Flakko.
Yeah.
If the man they killed had killed one of their guys,
Mm-hmm.
do you still think they deserve life?
Absolutely.
For killing somebody who killed one of their loved ones.
I think that man also deserves life as well, and they deserve life.
So are you, would you say you're like a pacifist then? You just don't agree, you're against violence and for any reason. You just don't like violence.
No, like, and that's not it, right? Cause like, I do believe in self-defense. Meaning, if my family is sleeping upstairs and you come in my castle and in my home, I should have the right to kill you.
But you don't think that's a form of self-defense, killing someone who killed one of your own?
Nah.
I think that's something a little valid to that.
Nah. Going home, driving around, seeing somebody outside, premeditating how to kill them, go to the car dealership, rent out a vehicle, plot on how to spin the block and come to this getaway spot, that's premeditated. That's not self-defense to me whatsoever. Now, here's my thing personally. Now, I can say I definitely understand it more.
Can you defend yourself premeditatively?
No.
Why not?
How do you defend yourself premeditatively?
Before a threat, there's an active threat to you. Before they're able to engage in the threat to you, you take them out.
And you deserve to go to jail for the rest of your life. Again.
Really?
Bro, again.
Okay, Flakko, you're telling me
yeah.
if somebody you know is trying to smoke you, they're literally trying to smoke you.
Yeah.
And you have an opportunity to get them before they can get you, you wouldn't do it because that's not self-defense?
Tell the police and deal with it.
Okay, I can understand that a little bit.
Me personally, bro, I'm all for this.
Yeah. I just think morally,
If they kill your homies, then that person should go to jail for the rest of their life. If you kill their homies, then you should go to jail for the rest of your life. Or if you kill them, you should go to jail for the rest of your life. That's just me. Meaning both sides is wrong. Let both sides rot in jail. I don't care for it, man. Now listen, man. We're getting up.
That.
So it's the weirdo of the week, man.
Weirdo of the week.
Yo, listen. I try to find some more like pop topics, but I don't care enough for anything. Think that I've seen. So yeah, man. Weirdo of the week, man.
Of the week.
Who's your weirdo of the week?
My weirdo of the week has got to be. The FBI.
Okay.
For still existing, for one, when they've outlived their original purpose.
Okay.
And number two, for doing this like dramatic bullshit clown show with Trump and Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
And basically screwing their own ass because they've only made him more loved in the media. So you're a weirdo because you went against your own interest by doing some dumbass shit.
All right. Listen, I can definitely understand that.
Yeah.
My weirdo of the week is Rick Ross.
Rick Ross?
Yes, here's why it's Rick Ross. And Mel probably...
You ain't even know it.
Yeah. And Mel probably, knows why it's Rick Ross. Well, sorry, not for that line, because...
Oh.
Yeah. listen, like that line you just said, like put Molly all up in her drink. She don't even know it. Took her home and enjoyed that.
Oh,
she
man.
don't even know it. That was a weirdo line, but that's not why he's getting the weirdo of the week. He's getting the weirdo of the week from my point of view because, again, man, I've always said this, man. Negroes, we don't give a damn about oppression. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you this. If Negroes could choose to go back in time, and if they could choose to abolish slavery, they will say, hell no. Keep this slavery shit. This shit is amazing, but we want to be the slave masters. We want to be the oppressors. Niggas, we don't care about oppression. We just want to be the one doing all the oppressing. And that goes to Rick Ross. You see, what niggas do is this, right? They come under the guise of, yo, just for the culture, yo. Hey, yo, listen, man. Black-owned business, yo, support the black-owned business, bruh. Right? Now, you will think that a black-owned business will be void of all the deceptive and manipulative practices that these large corporations do to their workers, right?
Right.
You will think at the very least, if you're hiring niggas, at the very least you could treat them like they not niggas, right? Like, if you're hiring black folks, at least treat them well. At least
treat them well,
bro.
For your own people, it's got to be,
bro.
You got to set an example,
bro. At the very least, pay them their salary, bro. Again,
that kind of issue, huh?
At the very least, just pay them their salary. You see, listen, there's a recent, report here. Apparently, the feds have fined Rick Ross and his family.
Find them.
Yeah, so apparently Rick Ross owns Wingstops, and then the Wingstops are ran by his family members. Now, they're finding Rick Ross, 5 Wingstop locations, and family members. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, managed by his
right?
members.
Yeah, right? So, look. So, the feds fined Rick Ross and family members for multiple Wingstop restaurant violations. Here are the violations. Here, perfect. Forcing employees to illegally pay for safety training, uniforms, background checks, and cash shortages, and also underpaying employees.
Wow.
So,
damn.
Again, back to what I said, bro. Negroes do not hate oppression. They don't hate slavery. As a matter of fact, we love it. We just want to be the one doing the oppressing. And that's what Rick Ross has shown, bro, right? That any chance that niggas get to be in a position of power, it always comes with what? They go ahead and imitate and mock the practices of the oppressor.
Even historically.
Bro, Liberia. Come on now. What happened, bro? Listen. The slavery shit, this like redlining, Jim Crow oppressing, this shit was horrible. So we went back to Liberia to form a pure colony. And what happened? From the very beginning of the civilization, they said, yo, listen, we can go to certain schools that the natives can't go to. We can own properties. The natives can't own properties. You can't marry a native. They can't vote. So the slaves from America came back and took the role of the white man and oppressed the native Africans.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man.
So ridiculous.
Man, listen, man, that's my weirdo of the week, man, Rick Ross, man.
That's mad weird. But I will say, also, there's a chance maybe this wasn't all directly from Rick Ross himself.
Yeah.
Sometimes corruption can happen in an organization, especially when it's something like your family.
Yeah.
You can trust people. You might let things slide. You might not be fully aware like you would with other people.
Of course.
But definitely, ultimately, the responsibility falls on him.
Yeah, no.
So.
Man, definitely, man. Now, listen. Oh, also, too, folks, listen. One, it's getting late, so we got to get up out of here. You feel me?
We're going to wrap this up.
I got an early morning interview with fucking like Tory Hart at like 11. Now, also, too, folks, we're on Spotify, Apple Music, and every podcast platform. Please, if I'm going to start doing this, all right? We'll probably drop the podcast. Again, it's Wednesday. fuck it. We'll do it every Wednesday, right?
Okay.
In fact, no, listen. So, like, we'll drop the video, right? Probably on, like, Thursday or Wednesday night. And then we will drop the audio every Wednesday at 12 noon, right? So, so y'all can find the audio early on Spotify, Apple Music at noon every Wednesday.
Yo, so for the hardcore fans, you're gonna have something a little bit earlier.
Oh, also too, there's SoundCloud as well. We're on us, yeah.
Hey, SoundCloud, yo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you can find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and every other like
Anchor.
Yeah, right. So like you can find it on every podcast platform at noon every Wednesday, and then we will drop the video on YouTube. Now we're thinking about starting a Patreon and give you guys like an extra, episode, right?
Yeah, extra video.
Yeah.
Extra episode.
Yeah, right.
Maybe some live streams once in a while.
Yeah.
We'll see what the people are liking.
Yeah, right. So we will be announcing the Patreon sooner, right? But yeah, man, folks, like the video, sub to the channel, man, BBC Podcast. We out of here, man.